87 years old, and I am very aware that I will not be here forever. Because of this, it is essential that Cathodic Protection Network and Pipeline Corrosion Control community becomes self-sustaining, able to support its members, provide meaningful careers and continue delivering real science and engineering to industry. Over the past decade, more than 8,000 professionals, engineers and students have connected with us. I am deeply grateful for this support. However, only a small number have been actively involved in helping to build the service itself. I take responsibility for that. My strength has always been in engineering and science rather than commercialising a product. Today, with the help of Alina and others who share this vision, we are taking a new step forward. We have discovered that to grow our community and make our work sustainable, we must use modern online platforms that allow scientists, engineers, educators and creators to share knowledge directly with the world. These platforms include YouTube, Patreon, Rumble and Telegram. Across the world, these platforms allow creators to share knowledge while communities support their work by watching, learning and contributing. Our goal is to reach 9,000 engaged supporters who regularly view our educational videos and participate in our work across these platforms. When people watch and support our content, revenue is generated through these platforms. The revenue will be directed into the Cathodic Protection Network blockchain, helping us to build a sustainable ecosystem that supports engineers, researchers and educators working in cathodic protection and corrosion control. Patreon in particular is a platform designed for educators, scientists and creators. It allows people who value knowledge to support the individuals producing it through small monthly contributions. In return, supporters gain access to deeper learning, discussions and specialised knowledge. Our mission is simple: to build a global community dedicated to corrosion science, cathodic protection and pipeline integrity, while creating opportunities for engineers and scientists to earn a living by sharing their expertise. If you believe in the importance of protecting infrastructure, advancing corrosion science and supporting real engineering knowledge, we invite you to join us. Together we can build a community that will continue long into the future. Patreon is an online platform that allows creators, teachers, scientists and educators to receive monthly support from people who want to learn from them or support their work. This part of this video comes from Patreon itself. Instead of selling something only once, Patreon works as a membership system. People join your page and pay a monthly subscription to access our content. For example, a person joins your Patreon page, they pay £10 a month or whatever price you set. In return, they receive exclusive content such as corrosion control training videos, blockchain explanations, masterclass structures and recordings, documents and research, private discussions with other coordinators. So Patreon becomes a subscription training platform. Why is Patreon good for selling your course? Patreon works well for your product for several reasons. 1. Recurring income. Instead of selling a course once, you receive a monthly income. Example, 100 supporters times £10 a month equals £1,000 a month into the blockchain. 1,000 supporters at £10 a month is £10,000 per month into the blockchain. This is a substantial amount to start the cash flow which rewards those who contribute to the blockchain. This creates cash flow to support the network and coordinators. Easy content distribution. You can upload videos, documents, links, training lessons, announcements. All coordinators can watch, read and respond inside the Patreon system. 3. It's a private community. Patreon allows you to create a closed community. Only people who pay the subscription can access your training, your scientific documents, your blockchain explanation, your coordinator instructions. This helps keep the network organized. Different membership levels. You can create different tiers. For example, £10 a month, access training videos, coordinators, discussions. £25 a month, masterclass access, advanced scientific material. £50 a month, direct consultation, blockchain participation. Secure payments. Patreon handles payments, subscriptions, member access. You do not need to manage the billing yourself. Why it fits to Cathodic Protection Network? Your project needs many coordinators, communication, shared knowledge and financial structure. Patreon can act as the first funding mechanism before the blockchain economy develops. It allows supporters to fund the work, coordinators to learn the science, the network to grow. A simple way to explain it to coordinators is Patreon is simply a funding engine for our network. If coordinators want this project to succeed, they must support it by joining the Patreon community. The subscription funds the science, the videos, the organisation and the global coordination. Once cash flow begins, the network can pay people for their work through the blockchain structure. In other words, you can make a living this way. Patreon supports the Cathodic Protection Network in the following way. To everyone who is interested in the work of Cathodic Protection Network, it is important to understand how our collaboration will function and how each person can take part in building this scientific network. The purpose of our project is to bring together engineers, scientists, technicians, students and specialists from around the world who want to understand and control corrosion in pipelines and industrial systems. This cannot be done by one individual or even by a small group. It requires a coordinated international effort where knowledge, experience and data are shared openly between professionals. To make this possible, we are using Patreon, which is a platform that allows people to support educational work and research through a small monthly subscription. Patreon works like a subscription system. People who want to learn from our work or participate in the network join the Patreon page and contribute a small monthly amount, for example £10 a month. In return, they receive access to the training materials, videos, documents and discussions that can explain the science and the structure of Cathodic Protection Network. It's like joining a library. This monthly support is extremely important because it creates the basic cash flow needed to maintain the product. It allows us to produce training material, organise coordinators in different countries, develop software tools and build the communication systems that connect everyone in the network. Instead of relying on large corporations or institutions, the network becomes supported directly by the people who believe in the work and want to participate in it. We don't apply for loans from bankers or people who would then control us. Once someone joins the Patreon community, their role is simple but important. First, they must watch and study the videos and documents that explain the science of corrosion control and the structure of the network. Second, they should participate in the discussions and share their own experience and knowledge, for which they will be paid. Third, they can help expand the network by connecting other specialists, universities, engineers and companies who are interested in solving corrosion problems. Coordinators in each country have a slightly larger role. Their job is not to control people, but to connect people. They help bring together engineers, students, researchers, software developers and field technicians so that knowledge can circulate between them. They also help gather information about corrosion problems, pipeline failures, environmental damage and the costs associated with corrosion. This information becomes part of the shared knowledge base of Cathodic Protection Network blockchain. The Patreon platform, therefore, becomes the entry point into the network. It is where people learn science, understand the mission, and connect with others who are involved in the project. As the network grows and the cash flow increases, this structure will also connect to the CPN blockchain system, where the work and contributions of each participant can be recognized and recorded through the distributed ledger of value. This is computer controlled by an algorithm. In simple terms, Patreon allows us to build a community of people who are serious about solving corrosion problems and building a global knowledge network. By contributing a small monthly amount and actively participating in the learning process, each member helps create a system that can eventually support engineers, researchers and coordinators all over the world. And I should add that despite my many decades of experience and learning in corrosion control, I am still learning from you and from the advances of science. The most important thing to understand is that this network will only succeed if people participate. Watching the videos, studying the material, sharing knowledge and supporting the platform are all part of the same process. When thousands of people cooperate in this way, the result is a global scientific network capable of solving real industrial problems and improving safety, infrastructure and environmental protection across the world.